Hi, this is Dizzy, and I want to talk about the big positivity movement that is going on right now. This whole, you know, positive vibes thing that everybody's real big on. Me and Tadpole here have some thoughts on that. So, when I was like 20 or 21, I made a video about negative thinking and negative emotions leading to clarity of thought. And this is still something that I really don't understand why they don't get it. Negative emotions are there for a reason. The whole positivity movement is, anyone or anything that makes you uncomfortable needs to go. Any feeling that isn't pure, I lay on a yoga mat all day happiness has got to go. Anything that is of the dark realm of the psychological world has got to go. We gotta stay positive. Everybody's gotta be happy all the time. Okay. There's some issues with that. A child's movie, the movie Inside Out, destroyed the positivity movement in a 90-minute cartoon. Basically, if you haven't seen it, here's a spoiler alert. The girl in the movie suppresses her sadness. The Joy character suppresses the sadness from doing her job to the point that the 11-year-old girl has like a shutdown and can't feel anything and ends up making some pretty poor decisions because of it. And turns out, if the sadness had been able to do her job originally, none of it would have happened. So, if they can make a child's movie destroying the positivity movement, maybe as adults we should think about what we're doing here. Don't unplug stuff. No, we don't touch that. If you feel angry, there's a chance that you feel angry for a reason. Perhaps someone did something wrong to you, or there's an injustice that needs to be taken care of. Maybe someone treated you unfairly. Maybe someone's being mean to you. So what should we do? Shut down that emotion, shut down the anger, and say, no, I'm going to be happy. I can choose my emotions, therefore I choose to be happy. Now, you can choose to be happy all day long, but if you pretend you're not feeling the anger, then you're going to perhaps end up in some really crappy situations. If you are feeling sad a lot, maybe it's not necessarily a chemical imbalance. Now, I know some people have chemical imbalances, and I am not saying don't take your medication, but I am saying if you have never had a mental illness type imbalance where you needed medication before and you're suddenly feeling sad a whole lot, and there are things in your life that are making you sad, maybe you don't need to medicate that emotion away. Maybe you need to confront it, find out why you're feeling so poorly, and actually make changes to your life. I personally, right now, am dealing with a lot. Separation, the apartment that I was going to move into, I can't move into because of financial reasons. It's just rough. I'm having to wait out a lot. I'm having to really, I'm dealing with a lot of change and change a lot often takes time. Sorry, that didn't make sense. But change takes time. It's not like you can just bust out of a marriage immediately when you have, responsibilities. It would be, a lot of the advice I get about my situations, and I'm not usually asking for advice, I'm usually venting, is just go to a women's shelter. Okay, let me leave the comfort of my home, my routine, take my child out of somewhere she feels comfortable, and run off to a women's shelter instead of, being an adult and dealing with what will be a separation and probable divorce. Why? Why? So I can be happy and be positive? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like running off and just ignoring the problems in your life so that you can maintain good vibes, dude, is fucking stupid. I'm sick of it. Like, I am absolutely sick of it. And you know what? It's not actually good for anybody. It doesn't actually do anybody any good. Like, basically what you're doing is you're teaching your children, if you have children, that feeling bad isn't okay. Crying isn't okay. And, I don't have a boy. This is a girl. But if I did have a boy, I would want him to know that crying is okay. Feeling emotions is okay. Feeling negative emotions is okay. It's okay to be pissed off. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to want to punch somebody in the throat. It's not necessarily okay to do it. For legal reasons. Speaking of emotions, we've got some going on back here, but she's doing her thing. It's okay to feel envious of someone else's life situation if yours is crap. Because you know what? That means you can say, well, why isn't my life quite like that? What makes me envious of that person? Am I actually envious of what that person has, or do I just not like the situation I'm in? It's okay to feel depressed as hell. It's okay to feel depressed as hell. It's okay to feel so bad that you want to just fall off the planet. I'm not promoting acting on suicidal thoughts, but I am promoting confronting them. If you want to die, there might be a reason that you want to die. Why do you feel worthless? Why do you feel like you shouldn't be here? Why do you really feel like the world or anybody would benefit from your death? Do you see no hope? Have you felt like this before and felt no hope and then later things got better? Do you need to wait it out and maybe go to a therapist so you have someone who is objective and not inside your life so it's not as messy to talk to? Because those feelings can dissipate real quick. But it's okay that they're there. They're there for a reason. They're there to alert you that something is not going right in your life. We love to suppress things and to pretend things are okay when they're not. That's what society kind of promotes. And it's just my personal opinion that if you have crappy emotions and you're feeling bad, you are feeling that way for a reason. Sometimes that reason really is chemical. For me, sometimes I feel bad just because things aren't going according to my schedule or how I thought they were going to go, because I have Asperger's syndrome. So I can be a little picky about how things happen. And when they go wrong, I get upset. And I have to remind myself that, I'm going to be fine. Anxiety's there for a reason, and that's coming from somebody who suffers tremendously stupid anxiety that makes no sense. I'm not afraid of actual dangerous things, but things that aren't dangerous terrify me. So, I mean, you know, that's something that I had to actually confront with a doctor. But that imbalance probably happened for a reason. And I could probably find out why and maybe work towards not having that issue anymore. The point is, the positivity movement is bullshit. It's psychologically damaging. It's illogical. It's irrational. And it completely denies biology and psychology. It's stupid. It's flat out stupid. Keeping negative people out of your life, fine. But that means anytime one of your friends is going through something bad, that means you have to dump that friend. So, be careful about too much obsession with positive vibes. And with pretending that those negative emotions, which do not have to control you, are there for no reason, and that you should just choose to be happy when you're in a crappy situation. Don't do it. Anyway, this has been Dizzy, and I'm going to probably make another video later or tomorrow about something interesting. Have a good afternoon.